Whoa! Whoa! Hello, girl. Whoa! I haven't even done anything. Like, if I move at all around with the camera, it's throwing out strike. This is what we call around here the perfect script. Guys, is it a bad sign if your plane starts falling apart? Major link up. Oh, good morning. We have just woken up in Sumatra, North Sumatra. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I just randomly grabbed some flights here after Sulawesi. So from Singapore, I picked up Cass, as you saw at the airport, and we got here pretty late, like 11 p.m. or something. So we just took a night at this hotel here before we drive to our destination. We're going to be spending 4 nights up in the highlands of Sumatra. I know, more highlands. Highlands are always a grind, they're always a struggle. But you know, this is a completely new place for me, and I'm telling you, there's some really, really cool snakes here, which we are going to be grinding to see day and night. It's going to be a great time. So let's hop in our rental car, Mitsubishi Expander, and let's get moving. All right, we're out of the city, up into the hills, and you can see the mountains coming into view. So we still have a ways to go up. We're going over to the other side of those mountains, actually. We're going to be staying up on the slope somewhere. Obviously, I've never been to Sumatra before. I've never been to this area, obviously. So it's all new to me. I don't know what to expect, but it's looking grandiose. And just like that, we have arrived. This is the little garden of the place we're staying up here in the highlands of North Sumatra. And let me walk to the border of the garden for a moment, and I can show you where the jungle is. We've got huge expanses of submontane and going up to montane rainforest in the distance out there, which we're going to get to exploring pretty soon. We got to sort out some stuff. My clothes haven't been washed since Sulawesi, and they're all like, well, honestly, my stuff stinks like shit, to be quite frank with you. So I'm going to sort out that situation, and then I can get my gear ready, and later we can do some herping. But for now, arrived. It's looking great. Sunny, nice weather. Cool, but not too cold. Very good. Right, so after successfully running our errands for today, we went up to a surprisingly nice restaurant with a... Who is dying? All right, we are out. It's about 6:40 p.m, so it'll be getting dark in the next like 25 to 30 minutes. We figured since the rain never really came in heavy, there's still a tiny bit of drizzle in the air, but no heavy rain, so we figured we'd get out just before dark, start walking around. You know, I'm always optimistic that I can get some kind of diurnal in the late afternoon. I always like starting as early as possible as well, but not expecting much until it gets darker. You know, you guys know exactly how it is. So let's see what the first reptile or amphibian we can turn up in Sumatra is. There's a Dior Batan's Pras as our first snake. Still walking up this kind of truncated bit of the road, but it's getting dark fast. It's going to be dark in less than 10 minutes for sure. All right, first find of the hike is this Dendrogama, which has taken this really beautiful green coloration. I think this is a sub-adult one, so it hasn't developed as much crests on its head as it would otherwise. But this is my first lifer montane agamid here in Sumatra. This one was just sleeping really, really high up, and I used a stick to just gently bring it down. Haven't even touched it with my own hands yet. I'm trying to film it as quickly as possible because I have the feeling that it's going to go brown. And I believe, like, as we speak, we can see more browns coming through. Absolutely typical with green colored lizards. Even if you don't touch them, if you shine a light on them at night, they for some reason immediately start darkening up. But nice little endemic lizards here. That's a Sumatra endemic for sure. Really cool. Okay, so long story short, this hike has kicked off in true July fashion, and the whole road that I thought was going to be the best habitat to explore is being completely like bulldozed on both sides, and it's pretty terrible. So gonna truncate this ASAP and go find somewhere better. But what the hell, man. Okay, the truncations started stockpiling, and we couldn't go to the other spot. Can't even bother to explain that story. So annoyed, but I've got out on trail randomly around my house, and I've got a frog here. Oh guys, things are not going well. Went on a trail, didn't see a single snake, and just got to this little road in the forest that said military base and no entry, but I'm getting desperate. I went 5 meters up it, got whacked by a night hornet on my chest. It stung me literally, I'm not even kidding, about 20 to 30 seconds ago. And look at the fucking mark it's made already. 2 stings by the looks of things. And they're just inflamed, so red. Anyone who's been in Southeast Asia will know how insanely painful night hornet stings are. And to just take 2 to my chest like that is absolutely brutal. I am officially on the struggle bus, the truncation bus. I am cadavered. Still the only reptile we've seen actually in the jungle tonight. The good old Dendrogama. This is the largest one. Oh, I woke him up. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, you can see it has some slightly larger spines. Really, really nice green color with some blacks naturally, not because of stress. Oh, look what I got up here at 1,600 meters. Oh, I almost dropped my phone. A river toad. Hello. Still skunked on snakes, but I did just get this absolutely awesome raccorphorid along a stream. Like, I managed to find some water, a tiny trickle, followed it, spotted some big eye shine, and picked up this really, really cool. I mean, it is like, its dorsum is kind of brown, but it's got such a cool banded coloration and really vibrant yellows across the body. By the looks of its snout, I guess this is a Leptomantis spa, but I need to make sure I don't lose it. So that's all we're going to see for now. All right, guys, night 2 begins. What the? Come back on. All right, guys, night 2 begins now. Obviously, last night, major truncation. Tonight already started with some truncations. I'm getting out more than an hour later than I wanted to, thanks to typical Indonesian roads and traffic. But you know, this time I'm going to try a different access point to the slopes of the volcano to get higher up in elevation to the area where my friends told me they found their gunoleni. That's what we're going to be grinding for, so probably not many updates. But yeah, let's see if we can turn something up. I'm going to get hiking. It's going to be a lot of hiking. It's a lot of steep kilometers uphill to go from here in rubber boots. Man, I don't know if it's the moon cycle, the fact it's bone dry. There's no water in any of the streams. It's like the tiniest trickles or what. But there just seems to be nothing out. My luck has been so trash recently, guys. I don't like to hark on about this kind of stuff, but god damn, herping has been tough lately, and I've been giving it so much effort. But let's go a little bit longer out here, see what we can turn up. But getting skunked 2 nights in a row, that is untenable. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. An entire night completely skunked, and I've just spotted something green through there. What could it be? Could it be Trimeresurus sabahai toba, the stupid Saba pit viper from the area? No, it's not. It's a freaking giant adult female gunoleni, my #1 target for the area. The Montaigne. Look at that head. Whoa, whoa. Hello, girl. Whoa, I haven't even done anything. What have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this, girl? This is Gunoleni's pit viper, a freaking huge female. The whole reason I came up here, right when I'd given up, right when I was planning on going home, I was thinking, no, I'm not herping tomorrow, not in a million years. And then on the road I walked past earlier, I just see a green bean through the bushes, but not just any green bean. The green bean of green beans. The angry freaking Trimeresurus gunoleni. Ex-Paris. Look at that red tail going. Look at that. Holy shit, guys. This is my... Of all individuals I could have got to, of all individuals, I get not a juvenile, not a male, not a sub-adult female, but a freaking massive Sumatranus-sized adult female. This is an absolute dream come true for me. Let's go. You know, I've always said this Parias group can be so defensive, especially the Sumatranus group, like Malcolmi, Sumatranus, and in particular. And then the second I walk up on this girl, before I even did anything threatening, all I did was look at her and look how she's just arching up and just getting ready. Look at that mouth opening. Oh man, the blacks. It's no Sumatranus, but it's not a green bean either. Wow, look at the blacks on the head too. That is one hell of a snake right there, and it's so mad. All right, I'm gonna get it out of here, and so we can take a proper look, but that's an in situ for the ages right there. All right, so I just moved her out onto this, and it's incredible. I should have filmed it, but of course I couldn't because I don't have 3 hands, but she was like biting onto the hook, like getting her fangs in repeatedly. And I have no doubt that if I move anywhere close, she's going to be mouth open striking towards me. Look at how she's following my hand. I tried to give you a look at the side of the head, so I move my hand around here and you can see what is, without a doubt, a certified insane snake. You know, this species is my #1 target for this trip by a considerable margin. There's a few snakes up here which are really impressive and I'd like to see, but there was nothing that even came close to how much I wanted to see this incredible snake here. Not only is it my dream to complete the pariah species group, which I'm actually very, very close to now, but this one is also just so rare. Like hardly any herpers have been up here and seen this. And you know what happened yesterday? Obviously, the freaking area was completely truncated. Like the best area where some friends of mine from Denmark, Otto and Dietrich, they were able to see 2 individuals. That area is gone. That area is totally bulldozed, which set me really on the back foot. And it's actually incredible. I got this just on the edge of, just where a little patch of forest sneaks down onto the edge of some agricultural land where a road runs through. Insane. Guys, after all I've been through in the last week, the skunking in Sulawesi, the turbo giga skunking last night with the horrible freaking wasp things, and just having all my hopes and dreams crushed. Oh my word, this is just poetic. This is what we call around here the perfect script. Holy crap, it's simply insane how defensive this viper is. Like, it just wants to kill. There's no doubt about it. It wanted to kill the second it locked eyes on me. The second it saw me, it's like, I don't like this guy. I'm gonna kill him. Like, if I move at all around with the camera, it's throwing out strikes at me like that. You see that? Just one quick moment, and I'm keeping my distance here. I'm sorry guys, but I doubt we're going to be able to get a good size comparison for you on this girl. But I mean, you can just see the size of the eye. Look at the eye, look at the head, look at the blacks, how strongly they've come in, which obviously they get stronger the older they get, similar to Trimeresurus sumatranus. That is freaking incredible. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so I just finished my photography of this girl. It was very, very, very sketchy. I had to use my hand protector for my camera, which I don't often bring out, even for vipers. But for one like this, as big as this, as defensive as this, I was not going to take any chances. And you can see her now that she's calmed down a bit, not following me everywhere, just kind of chilling here. This is such a cool, rare pit viper, getting to huge sizes, living high up here on the slopes of a volcano in North Sumatra. An absolute dream of mine to see this species, especially one like this. After a really, really bad month, a bad string of luck, I've been sick, bad herping trips, just truncations left, right, and center. This is the antithesis of a truncation. This is a freaking incredible, incredible find. Okay, guys, this is going to be my best attempt to... All right, guys, this is going to be my best attempt, oh, what the hell, to show you guys this girl on camera. I've tried to set up my stuff. I'm here alone in the forest. Cass had some work tonight, so she couldn't come out with me. And of course, that's when I find a snake where I definitely need 2 people for. But here, I just brought it off its branch, and check that out. Look at the size of this, guys. Look at the size. Let me try and... Ooh. Sorry, I'm looking into the light, so it's a little bit hard for me to... Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh my word. I hope there's some focus. I hope you can see this girl, because this is freaking incredible. She must be, let me guess. Let me get her fully stretched out here. About... probably pushing 1.2 meters. So not quite as big as some of those Sumatran pit vipers we've got in southern Thailand, or that insane Schultzai, which actually this reminds me of more than Sumatranus. It reminds me more of Schultzai. But yeah, it's absolutely freaking enormous. Like, look at the freaking size of this snake. I can't even see. I hope you can make this out, guys, but this is an absolute dream come true for me. I'm out here with the most offensive, pit viper. One of the most offensive pit vipers I've ever found. And oh, she just went mouth open towards me. All right, we've spent maybe like 5 minutes of one snake alone. It's pretty rare on my channel that happens. So I'm going to wrap up here. If I find another snake on the way back to the car, it's going to be absolutely crazy. So this will probably be the end of the video. But if not, I'll catch you in a second. All right, guys, I was worried about leaving her exposed to the road where I got her here. So I just put her back here just in case, you know, after I disturbed her now, she like goes wandering onto the road or something like that. Just putting her a little bit away in the jungle will allow her to find a comfortable place to coil up, back in ambush, and go back to her business. Absolutely incredible.